what backpack works for Logic Pro that I got the large files. Hey guys, it's Mercy and welcome back to my channel. So I actually wanted to take this video back to old school YouTube, basically the 2015, 2016, and 2017 era of YouTube that I grew up watching. So I decided to do a what's in my bag specifically for college. I am a senior in college that will be graduating in May of this year, and I wanted to show you guys what I carry in my school bag, especially within this past 4 years, that have become essential to my degree and also just for basic life necessities. With this video, I hope it gives recommendations to other students that are watching this video with what they could add to their own backpack. If they're a commuter like me, what essentials will be beneficial to them. Let's get on to the first part of the backpack, which is of course the outside. This is the North Face Borealis Luxe backpack, and I believe this is one of my favorite backpacks that I have purchased, especially with college. I've been through so many backpacks throughout the 16 years of school that I've had. I believe like in high school I went through about two or three of them. I'm not quite sure. This has been one of my favorites. It's very versatile. It's also spacious with a lot of compartments that are within. And especially with traveling, this has been actually super comfortable to travel with. I'm originally from Minnesota and I go to school in Chicago. So this has been also a very good travel backpack, especially flying back and forth. So North Face just makes some really good backpacks. I see why people use them a lot, and I also saw a lot of people wearing them on my campus. So I decided to invest in one, and it has lasted me for about 3 years, I would say so. But now let's get into the compartments of the backpack, starting with the largest part, which is the laptop compartment. The laptop sleeve is just a black woman that has a bouquet of flowers coming out of her head, which is one of the characteristics that drew me to the sleeve. So this is the 13-inch MacBook Pro with 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigabytes of storage. I use this every single day. When I kid you not, I use it every single day. This is my TV, this is my work laptop, this is my editing laptop, this is my production laptop, school laptop, everything in one. And I've always wanted a MacBook, so when I was able to purchase this, it felt like the biggest big girl purchase during that time that I was able to get. It's definitely an investment piece, but it lasts me this past 4 years with a breeze. I love everything that comes with it. It's super clean, it's super sleek, but also it's a fast working laptop. With being a music major, I am working on Logic Pro a lot, especially with the classes that I have taken within the past 4 years. And also, since I do content creation, Final Cut Pro is also another aspect that I had gravitated towards, especially when purchasing this laptop. It is worth every penny. So that is that. Usually within the outside of my backpack, I usually have a water bottle, but my water bottle that I'm using at the moment doesn't really fit as much in there. So this is the water bottle that I have. This is the 40-ounce Stanley, and this is one of the collaboration cups. It's the Tyla X Stanley collab, and I absolutely love this cup. This was one of my Christmas gifts that I gave to myself last year, and I feel like this cup just matches me because it has the brown aspect, which I absolutely love, but also that red that accentuates the brown as well. And I use it every single day. It makes me drink my water all the time. So I take this with me to school all the time, and my goal for this year was to drink at least 2 full 40 ounces of these a day, and I have been doing pretty well. I mean, my skin is clearing up in my eyes, so this is an amazing purchase for myself, and I love it. Moving on to the second compartment of my bag, which would be the main compartment. First thing I'm going to be pulling out is my music binder right here. This is basically what I use, especially when I have private lessons. So I have a bunch of sheet music here, as you can see, this sheet music to stormy weather, which is a jazz piece. So I basically use this binder specifically when I go to my private voice lessons. I have lessons once a week during the semester where I work on songs that I want to sing, and I basically always put the sheet music here and also mark any type of notation that will be helpful for me, and also the accompanist, especially during the end of the semester where I have to do performances. It has been one of the best aspects of it, but also learning how to sight read. I remember in high school when I was in choir and we had to sight read music. I was not really taught that as much as a kid, especially within my elementary to middle school aspect of it. So it was pretty much brand new to me, and I feel like within the past 4 years I know how to look at sheet music and understand what is going on and how to follow along with the audio music as well. So this is my binder. Next thing I have is just a regular purple plain folder. I usually have this folder for paper syllabus that our teacher could give us, or paper assignments that I like to print and also mark down. For example, one of my music business classes, we had to do assignment where we had to break down a contract. I like printing them out and marking them that way because I just understand it better, and I don't have an iPad, so this is the next best thing for it. The next thing I have in my backpack is my songwriting book by the Berkeley Press, which is Songwriting Essential Guide to Lyric Form and Structure. I am taking songwriting 2. I took songwriting 1, I believe, my junior year. So this is the textbook from it that I got, and it just shows me different techniques when it comes to songwriting. Songwriting is poetry and having the aspect of audio attached to it. That separates the difference between poetry and song. I also have this notebook that I got. It's just a green notebook with like texture leaves on it. As you can tell, I think you guys know that I like the color green. It's just that. I have, for any type of brainstorming that I have, any type of thoughts or writing, I just write it in here. Especially with my songwriting class, I do a lot of songwriting. And especially with assignments or just like recaps of rehearsals and stuff, have added onto here. You guys already know, it's in almost every backpack usually. It's a pencil pouch. Keeps all my highlighters, my pens, sharpeners, everything like that in here. And that's pretty much what's in the main compartment of my backpack. Now we're going to a smaller version right here. So the first thing I pulled out was my mini first aid kit. The reason why I started to carry a mini first aid kit is because somebody might need a band-aid or Benadryl from an allergic reaction. So I decided to start carrying that. So in here I have hand cleansing wipes. I also have band-aids, but also I do carry Benadryl with me because the older I've gotten, I have realized that I am allergic to certain things. Like I can't have like cashews or hazelnut. Those are a no-no for me because if I ingest them, I feel my throat start to itch in a way that it feels like it's closing up. So I learned just to carry Benadryl with me just in case when I realize I'm about to start having that allergic reaction. I can pop one of these in and settle my allergic reaction down. Gum, especially when I eat lunch, I don't want no stank breath anymore. So this is the 5 gum and the peppermint cobalt, and I always get the bigger pack because you know when you pull out gum, people are gonna want a piece. So I always carry the big one. Next thing I have is my Warby Parker glasses case. If you guys can't see, I wear Warby Parker glasses. I got them about a year ago and I absolutely love the frames that I have. And I just carry one of the cases that I have with me because say that it's raining and my glasses get dirty, or just over time my glasses get dirty, I just clean them with the wipe that's in here. And of course, when you have a laptop, you need to carry your charger with you. So this is the charger for my MacBook Pro. It's just the power brick and also the cord, which I have tied with a hair tie because it just keeps it together. So it just works for me at this point. So next thing I have is a SD card reader, which I usually use for my Canon G7X that I'm actually filming on right now, for exporting any videos but also photos, because I do like to take pictures on my Canon G7X and post it on my Instagram. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, you should. It is at Mercy Bullen, and I'm gonna try to post a lot more. I post on my stories, but I need just to post more on my feed, so follow me on there. Last thing that I have in this compartment, I usually keep it in my bag if I decide to do some editing on campus, and this is my external hard drive. This is the Lacey 2 terabyte external hard drive, and I got it off Amazon. This has been a game changer, especially with filming my YouTube videos. Filming long content can just take up a lot of storage on your computer, and you really don't want to keep that on your computer for quite a while, or you won't be able to update your computer or just add anything else that you would want. So keeping my YouTube in this hard drive has been very helpful for me. So the last thing I have in here is tampons and pads, and I just keep them in my bag because you don't know when your time of the month could come out of nowhere, or if a girl asks, be like, hey, do you have a tampon secretly? And I'm like, yeah girl, I got you, and you just give her one of them. So that's pretty much another thing that I just have in my bag as well. And one of the last compartments of my bag is this small tiny zipper right here that is right above this North Face logo, which is in a rose gold, and also where it says Borealis Luxe, it's also in rose gold. So this compartment holds smaller essentials that are easily able to fit in here. One of the first things is hand sanitizer. I use hand sanitizer all the time, especially if I touch anything that I just feel like is like sticky in my hands by accident. I just pump some in and I am good to go. Next thing I got is my AirPod Pros. I use these specifically in the gym a lot because they're small and compact, but also they're not too clunky for me to wear in the gym. The next thing I have are just lozenges, and these are the Luden's Wildberry lozenges that I have. And I keep these in my bag because, especially during the time where everybody on campus just decides to get sick, especially when winter comes within November, December, so, and even January. And unfortunately, I did get sick for about like a week and a half. The next thing I got is travel size Tylenol. I usually keep this in my bag if I just get a headache out of nowhere and I just need something to ease the pain of my headache. I just take these. The next thing I'm pulling out is not really common to the average college student, but for a music major and a singer working in an ensemble, it has become very helpful for me. A friend of mine actually introduced me to this because she used to work at a club and would wear these, especially since there is this loud blaring music 24/7. These are just some earplugs that I got off Amazon, and in my ensemble, I sit right in front of the drum, and the kick bass can just be a very loud component of the drummer playing. So I wear these a lot of the time, so I just don't have that much frequency hitting my eardrum. And the last two items, I don't even know why I have two in here, but I just do. They're lip glosses. Anybody that knows me knows I love my lip glosses. I'm a lip girly through and through. I like trying all the lip glosses and everything. So these are the two I have. I have this Summer Fridays Cherry Lip Butter Balm, and this is the first Summer Fridays product that I have tried. I like it. It's very soft on the lips, and I got the cherry one because I do like the tint of it. The thing I got is one of my favorite lip balms. To some people, it's just a little sticky for them, but for me, it's the perfect amount of stickiness. It's the Topicals Slick Salve, and this is the mint one. I know they have an acai one, which I definitely want to try as well, but this one, I use it every day. Literally every day. It works for me. It keeps my lips moisturized. I can even use this at night as a lip mask, and when I wake up in the morning, my lips are super moisturized and also just juicy in the morning, which I absolutely love. And that is what I pretty much carry around in my backpack as a senior going to a creative arts school for the past 4 years. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're actually so close to 100 subscribers, which is pretty insane to me that almost 100 people have subscribed to this channel. I am trying to be consistent, but especially being a senior in college, there's just a lot of senior stuff that I'm dealing with. So I'm trying to be consistent. If you want to see more of me, follow me on all my other social medias. Instagram, TikTok is also at Mercy Bullen, and I'll have them linked in the description as well. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.